Good afternoon and welcome to our final day of the Holy Week Chronicles this Holy Week 2023. And for many of us, we've been to church already today and we've spent time in that 6th to the 9th hour or somewhere around there with this drama, this story, these 7 last words of Jesus, this time where Jesus is dying on the cross, and we see all of that unfold again. And I pray that you were able to be somewhere or to read again in a way where this whole story has come to you a little differently than before, that it isn't the story that you've always known, but it's one that you've been able to see the nuances and see some newness. And as our lives change, be able to see how our lives are affected or how it applies to our lives differently as we move forward in life and in our faith. So this afternoon, this evening, for some of you, I want to talk about what is said in Mark 15 and 39. And in Mark 15 and 39, it simply talks about that centurion. That when the centurion saw everything around him, saw all the atmosphere change, and saw the veil of the temple split in two and the midday sun refused to shine. When he looked on that cross and saw all that happened at the death of Christ, he declared, surely this must be the Son of God. So on this Good Friday 2023, I invite you to see with new eyes the atmosphere, to see with new eyes what it is that happened as Christ gave his life, to be able to sing with new resolve at the cross where I first saw the light, to have a Good Friday revelation as you remember and as you decide that you too can declare like the centurion, surely this not was, but is the Son of God. And that Jesus and what he went through on this day, just for you and just for me, is worthy of revelation. It's worthy that it be revealed unto us that this death, unlike no other, was sacrificial. That the redemption that was had there was something we could not do for ourselves. And that all heaven and earth reacted at the death of Christ on the cross for every sin committed then and committed now, fell on him at Calvary. But to know that Jesus did it for me, that Jesus did it for you, gives me new revelation. Each time I hear the story, each time we pause to remember, it ought to make us stronger, knowing that it wasn't anything we could have done. We couldn't earn it. We couldn't deserve it. But that when Jesus did it because of Jesus' love toward us. Get new revelation. Every time you think about it, every time you go back in your mind and remember every gory detail, don't be so quick to get to Sunday that you miss the power of what Christ did for us on Friday, that you are able to see with centurion revelation. Surely this was and is the Son of God. As you go through this evening and tomorrow, don't be so quick to get to Easter that you do not spend time in the gulf that sits between crucifixion and resurrection. That your revelation allows you to sit in that space and to feel what everyone else felt. The pain of loss that Jesus too was acquainted with. The depth of emptiness. So that when we get to Sunday, not only will we have Good Friday revelation, but we'll have Resurrection Sunday joy, because we've sat in this space and we've remembered and we've grieved. Not what Jesus did for us. We're grateful for that, but the reason he had to sit in our guiltiness, to sit in what it took for God to bring us back to restore our relationship. So that with joy, when we get there, we can exclaim that Jesus lives. But we're not there yet. So stay here. Sit in this place. This is our Holy Week Chronicles for tonight. I pray that you are reflecting on what Jesus has done, and that with Good Friday revelation, you too can declare, surely, surely, this is the Son of God who gave his all just for me. May God bless you, heaven smile on you. Go somewhere Sunday. Go somewhere, even if you've decided that you don't think that you can ever step foot in a church again, go anyway. Go with new revelation and give God praise for Jesus, who didn't have to do it. But oh, I'm glad that he did. Heaven smile on you, and we'll see you soon.